Groundbreaking video storytelling right there. Be respectful.
Okay. Hey, man, something's going around. The whole team's got it. I'm talking players, coaches, scouts, even TV people. Nope. So,
MP, fluids, okay? Got to do lots and lots of fluids, all right? You hear me? Fluids, fluids, fluids.
There's definitely something going around. That's why I'm standing back here.
No, bro. I gave you the rest of my sandwich, remember?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not that great for guys. Feel that. He's about to tear it up.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have any issue, fast forward at 6'4", number 3. Forward at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At guard at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At center at 7 feet, number 32, Karl-Anthony Towns. At guard at 6 feet, number 11, Jalen Brunson. The head coach for your New York Knicks, Mike Brown. Fans, your New York Knicks.
So the Nets starting five. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. For the Knicks, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson out there at Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up. Intensified, if you will.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP. He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business. And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Johnson with it. Now defended by MP. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by MP. Pass to Bridges. Hart outside. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here are the Nets. To the paint. Here's Mack. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 minutes.
You got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. And Hart throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Brunson. After Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Hits the three-point bomb.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on it, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
New York City zone. Now Boogie with a hoodie. Very happy with what he's seeing from his Knicks.
Well, you're not going to find many fans that are more faithful than native New Yorkers are to their Knicks. MP looking solid from there.
New York leading by 3. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortify their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's MP. Can't get it to fall. Bridges against Thomas. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Axton a screen on Brunson. From 13, another miss by MP.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brunson, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Knicks lead 60.
Nets trail by 7. The kick out to Porter. Back to Mack. Shoots the 3. Another miss by MP.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Here's Hart. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get. And here we go. Coach's challenge.
First team foul. The rule stands at the line.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. 8-point game. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP. Launches a three. Another miss by MP. The Knicks leading by 6. Bridges attacking. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson from about 19 feet. And the basket good. A bad shot that time. Brunson's got 11 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
MP, no good. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. No good on that one. Hart outside. Bridges for 3. He's off on that one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And you know you don't expect every team to be playing at their best here at the start part of the season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, a long season means you're going to have some peaks and valleys. And if you have a couple of bad games to start the year, you don't want to overreact, but you do want to be serious about trying to correct what's going wrong. If an extended bad streak happens, now that's cause for a little more concern.
And here is MP. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Someone close out on MP.
Just 5 to shoot. Brunson against MP. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
New York ball.
Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Clarkson passes to Towns. And here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Thomas. Steps back. A kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
MP against Brunson. MP, that's for 2. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Matt. 8 points for him. They need this, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use cameras.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Anunoby out there with Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
To the right.
That's the 5 for New York right now.
Number 45.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's McBride. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mack. MP knifes his way inside.
Oh, power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
On the wing, Bridges. He's guarded by Williams. McBride with the ball. MP's there. Nets trail by 13. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The kick out to Williams. Porter passes to Matt. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, it's one that I'm excited for. A couple of teams that play exciting basketball meeting up early in the season.
And finished off by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
MP going in strong. No good there. New York leading by 15. McBride with the ball. Now defended by MP. Left block shot on the way. McBride's shot is off. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Williams against Anunoby. Down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Matt dishes the Porter. Back to Matt. A 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Williams against Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 17. A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
In the corner, it's Bridges. To McBride. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back over to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Buries it from three-point range. McBride's got 8 points.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And so, Tony Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Zaire Williams. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Johnson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New York.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A three from MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's his third triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Clarkson from outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The Knicks leading by 19 points. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
MP deciding where to go with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Max got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops. You expect to be good.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. That one falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Anunoby outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Confident shot from Anunoby there. And he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
Back the pass to Claxton. Towns wide open. And again, New York with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A three from MP. The Knicks pull it in, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
To stop the run, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on time.
Second team. A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Hart outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Brunson finds Towns. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. MP left side. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. MP's got 29 in the game.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Here's Brunson. The shot misses. Good defense by MP. From the wing. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Hart left side. Anunoby passes to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Drains the three-pointer. Hart's got 8 points.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Nice move. The drive by MP. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 13.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
So Mack will bring it up for Brooklyn. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Brunson. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Anunoby finds Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And another three for New York. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. MP banks for 2, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Brooklyn Nets. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's MP. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 32 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brunson against MP. No good on the 3.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And stolen by MP. From deep three-point land. The putback. Claxton on the follow. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And the rejection by Claxton. And that one's good. Brunson
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Thomas finds Mack. Screen by Claxton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. MP, no good. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Brunson against MP. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Hart with the screen for Towns. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson driving inside. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 32 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
A 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Now Brunson. 32 points in the game. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Matt, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bridges shot good.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Gwinnett shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And the dunk by MP.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Towns for the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
MP, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Hart. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And here's MP for 3.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
They get it again. Claxton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Brunson against MP. Towns kicks to Hart. To the inside. And Hart throws it down.
A developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
Brunson against MP. Claxton is screen on Brunson. And the rejection by Towns. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. So New York ends up going with the new group. And the Nets also making a change. Williams is checked in. Here's McBride. Got it from 16 feet. McBride's got 10 points in the game.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Milton. And again, it's New York.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's MP, and there's the drive, and MP throws it down.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Matt, offline from the top of the key.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Releases. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Net shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Outside, Payton. Williams against Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Williams. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
MP against Milton. MP left side. Driving to the basket. Misses from close range. New York's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Williams with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed at the line.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Clarkson, and he drops it in from the low post. Clarkson's got 5.
He knows he can get a shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
MP, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Back to Clarkson, jacks up a 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. They're getting pushed around on that low block.
Williams, a screen on Milton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Porter's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Thomas.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's 11 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
MP outside. To end the run. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Fires away from outside. And so it's New York able to put on a show for the ages. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some points.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Milton. Pass to McBride. Peyton looking it over. Here's Clarkson. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The 3-point shot is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw.
Came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you were feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
Thank you once again for coming out and showing your support. Have a safe trip home, and we look forward to seeing you next
I'm not
time.
happy we lost, but I'm not frustrated. As long as we learn from our losses, the future takes care of itself. Just gotta figure out how to do more, whatever that is, you know? And that goes for me as much as any other player on this team. It doesn't matter how many points I score.
Great spirit, MP. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
And that about wraps it up.
Real question right here, MP. Right here. It's been a minute.
Parker. Thank you. Hey, a tough night for you guys, MP, both before the game and during. Does being sick at all affect the way you watch the film after? Does that factor in for you?
You know, it's interesting. Being sick during a game is rare, but the challenges it presents, they can be with you when you're healthy too. So that's where film helps. What kind of mistakes do you make when you're tired? That's always the question. So next time you're out there and you're beat, you remember the film and what it taught you. That's how you just go out there and do your best.
Thanks.
What about tired and sick?
Right here.